to week 2 of Balance with Bells. We are going to be tackling a lower body strength workout today. It's going to take us about 45 minutes to get through the workout. So if you're ready to go, grab your weights, grab your mat, some water, and we will get into it. For weights today, you're probably going to need, if you have 2 sets of kettlebells, grab one of the heavier kettlebells that you have for the reset swing or the technique that we're going to work on, and then maybe a set of lighter dumbbells for some walking lunges and step ups and that kind of thing. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, we're gonna jump into our movement prep first, get our body nice and loose and warm, work out any of those sticky points and get the blood flowing, okay? So down on your mat into tabletop position. We are going to get up into what's called a beast position. So you're gonna bring your knees up off your mat about 1 to 2 inches so that you're just hovering there. If you need to spread your legs a little bit further apart for balance, you can go ahead and do so. And we're just gonna do a reach with one hand and then switch to the opposite hand. So core nice and tight, belly button to spine. Reach with the left hand, extend, hold, and back down. Okay, trying not to shift too much in the hips. And back down. Good, we're gonna do this 3 on each side. And recover, other side. Good. Try to keep those hips parallel to the ground. And one more. Reach those fingers. And back down. Good, knees on the ground, down onto our tummies, hands out to the side. We're gonna get into a scorpion. You can rest your forehead on your mat. When you're doing your scorpion, leg comes up and over, and you're wanting to keep your chest and shoulder on the ground as much as possible for that opposite arm. Feeling a nice rotation in the spine. Leg comes up and over. Nice big exhale there. Releasing all those muscles in the back. Feeling the hip open. And come back to neutral. Other side. Up and over. And release. Good, come back to neutral. Leg comes up and over, nice rotation. Stretch it out. Good. And back to neutral. Stand it up. We're gonna get into our pry and goblet squat. We did this in week 1 as well. Really opens up the hips, so take a nice big wide stance with your squat. Feet turned out. We're gonna drop down into our squat. Let the bum go. Keep the chest up though. And then we're just gonna put our hands together and push out on our knees. So they're tracking the toes. And then I just like to rock back and forth in my hips. Feel a nice stretch all through the hip socket in your glutes. Feel the quads start to wake up. Stretch out the ankles through this rotation. And stand it back up. Good, we're gonna do 1 more rep. Drop it down nice and low. Chest stays up. And rock through those hips. Waking up the knees. Feeling what's sticky. Okay, what you might need to stretch out a little bit, what you might need to warm up a little bit more to prevent those injuries, okay? Good, stand it up, shake it out. All right, down on the ground, we're gonna get into our glute bridge or a nice hip thrust here. Okay, down on the ground, hands to your side, feet planted firmly, hip width apart, and then you're just gonna drive with your hips, squeeze the glutes at the top. We're gonna do 10 reps here. Exhale at the top. Slow and controlled back down. Explode forward or up. And drive back down. Good, that's 3, 4. Slow and controlled back down. Drive it up for 5. Good. This is the explosiveness we're going to get from our hips with our kettlebell movement. So really focus on that force to the top, and then slow and controlled back down. 2 more. Good, and relax. Good, guys. Stretch it out. We're gonna stand it up and get into a reverse lunge, just alternating reverse lunge, 5 reps on each side. You can plant your hands on your hips, keeping the core nice and tight. Drive it back and drive forward, okay? Down nice and slow. Drive it up, good. Nice unilateral movement. Opening up the hip, once again, right through here, feel that stretch, and drive forward. Good job, that's our movement prep done. So grab a quick drink of water, and then we're gonna jump into our CNS connection. All right, CNS connection is where we connect our mind with our body, get the blood flowing, and get ready to work, okay? So we are gonna do some pogo jumps for about 20 reps, and then jump into our high knees for 20 reps. We're gonna do 2 sets, right through, no breaks. All right, up on the balls of your feet, pushing through the floor, and we're just doing jumps, trying to hit our head on the ceiling for our pogo jumps, okay? 20 reps, let's go. Good, right into your high knees. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Light on the toes. Good. Right back into our pogo jumps for 20 reps. Awesome job, guys. One more set into our high knees for 20. Let's go. Good, and rest. Grab a drink of water. We're gonna jump into our technique. So grab a kettlebell. We're gonna get into some movement pattern, focusing on our form, slowing things down, really contracting and working different muscle groups here. So with your reset swing, you wanna be back from the bell about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. All right, so you got lots of room there to reach forward. You're gonna crack, hinge at the hips, bring that butt back and down, bend in the knees, reach forward so it's on a nice tilt there for you, ready to hike. All right, when you hike it back, you're gonna tuck the bell in between your thighs, nice and high, like you're hiding it, okay? So when we go into our hike, we don't wanna have the bell below our knees. We want it up here, nice and tight, tucked in, all right? So reach down forward, hike that bell. Once the bell's hiked, we're gonna drive the hips forward, squeeze the glutes at the top, and use that force to drive the bell up. Okay, we're gonna be nice and patient as gravity allows the bell to come down, and then wait, and right about here, we're gonna catch the bell back down in the hike again, and then reset. So I will just demonstrate a couple reps here. Hike it back. Reset. 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 okay? So for sets and reps here, we're gonna do 5 sets of 5 reps. All right, take a nice little break in between, grab a drink of water. All right, guys, 5 reps. Into your ready position. Hike it back, hide that bell. Exhale at the top and reset. Good, one more. Awesome job, shake it out. Grab a drink. When you are exploding those hips forward, everything contracts at the same time, okay? So the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, everything explodes up, is tight at the top in neutral stance. So we're not overextending, hoping to get that bell up a little bit more, okay? Neutral stance, the bell goes as high as it goes, depending on your force and power, and then comes back down to catch in the hike. All right? Nice and tight through the core. Let's go down for set number 2. Let's go for 1. For 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Relax. Down for set number 3. Let's go for 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know why I just did 6 there, but anyways. Shake it out. 2 more sets left. When you guys are swinging the bell, when you're in your ready position, your gaze should be down on the floor in front of you, keeping that head in a nice neutral position so it's not cranked up here, okay? And then as you bring the hips forward, the head comes up to neutral, okay? So gaze down at the floor, gaze comes up to where the bell is, all right? Let's go for set. And tuck that bell away nice and high for 1, 2, 4. Last one. Whew. Good job. Take it out. 1 more set left. All right, guys, let's make this count. Really focus in on what you're doing. All right, get those feet planted firmly on the floor. Get into that ready position where you're loading your glutes and your hamstrings at the same time. All right, let's go. Hike her back, nice and tight. Exhale at the top and reset. Breathe out and reset. For 3. And 5. Awesome job. All right. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Then we're going to get into our main lift today, which is going to be a goblet squat with a 3-second pause at the bottom of the squat and then drive back up through the floor. Okay. For the goblet squat, we have 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps, depending on what weights you have at home. If you have heavier weights, try to stay in that 6 to 8 rep range. If you're working with a lighter kettlebell, then you can work up to that 10 range and fatigue the muscles a little bit more and working more hypertrophy than strength. All right. When you're ready, we're going to stand over top of the bell to do our deadlift into our clean to rack up the bell. All right, and then get into our goblet squat. So deadlift, rack it up. Okay, tuck the elbows in. Core nice and tight. Drop it down. 1, 2, 3, and drive. 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 1, 2, 3. Drive it up. I got one more in me. 1, 2, 3, and drive. Good, and relax. Good, shake it out. Grab a drink if you need. Good, feeling lots of pressure on that lower back through the hold at the bottom. All right, that's gonna really strengthen our lower back for our kettlebell swings and getting that bottom of the squat stronger. A lot of people, there's different positions in the squat, and everybody's a little bit different, but depending on your anatomy and what areas of your muscle are strongest, you're gonna have weak points within your squat. And for a lot of people, they're okay getting down to about this point, but then as soon as they dip a little bit lower into their squat, that's where they fail in their rep. So having a nice, strong bottom of the squat to be able to drive back up is really important. Through our strength component, the key to this, all your main lifts are to take adequate rest time between your sets. So I finish my set and then I just talk to you guys and talk about different aspects of lifting, because I want you guys to take a good rest period, grab a drink of water, shake out your legs, stretch your legs to be able to come back 100% recovered for your next set, okay? We're not rushing through this section, all right, or else we're not getting the benefit and we're not doing what it's supposed to do. So nice long rest periods here, about 2 minutes to really feel fully recovered, and then we'll jump back in. If my kid wakes up right now, it's not gonna be good, guys. I'm in too far now. I don't wanna re-record leg day, okay? So yeah, fingers crossed. All right. Let's go, let's deadlift that bell up. Get it into the rack. All right, for 6, let's go. Hold 1, 2, 3, and drive. 1, 2, 3, drive. 1, 2, 3, and drive. Drive it up. 2 more. And drive. Good job, guys. Whew, you know I'm working hard when I stop talking. All right. Shake it out, grab a drink. Remember to rest and recover. I do have some water left. Sometimes when I'm editing my videos, I will cut out a bunch of nonsense about me just running my mouth. So if I end up cutting out something that takes up a chunk of time where you jump right back into a set too fast, you can always pause the video and then take your rest period, plus play again, and then continue on with your sets. So my apologies for that. But yeah. Because sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I don't know what to say. Guess I could dance for you guys. Today's gonna be a good day. I already feel so much better. See? Brain fog automatically gone. We're not even halfway done yet. Well, yeah, we are. We're halfway done now, but exercise is the cure. It's my medicine. Okay, let's go. Enough messing around. Okay. Get that bell up. Dig in, focus. Drive it up. Nice and tight. Drop it down. Let's go. For 1, 2, 3. Drive through the heels. Down for 2. 1, 2, 3. Drive from the bottom, back down. 1, 2, 3. And push. Drop it back down. 1, 2, 3. Drive, drive, drive. Nice and tight. 2 more. And drive. Come on, guys. 1 more. Drop it down. And push. Awesome work. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Way to push. I don't know about you, but that was a killer. Love the variation. Nice step forward, nice progression from last week. This first 4 weeks of the program, we are focusing on progressions of the goblet squat. And then after the 4 weeks, once we have dialed in that goblet squat position, we're feeling really good about that, we're gonna move forward. So in due time. All right, let's jump into our spice, our accessory work. All right, gonna really fatigue the muscles, work on some unilateral movements, all that good stuff. So we're gonna be doing some walking lunges. We're gonna be doing some step ups and then some calf raises. So for the walking lunges, you can grab a kettlebell or dumbbells into the rack position or at your sides in your farmer's carry, all right? So for myself, I'm gonna grab a set of dumbbells. We're gonna go through this 2 times, so 2 sets, and I'm gonna grab the dumbbells for the first set to show you and then the kettlebell for the second set. Okay guys, for your walking lunges, 6 to 8 reps on either side, all right? So nice and tall at the top, okay, shoulders back, all right? And then when you're doing your walking lunges, you don't wanna take too big of a step forward, okay? And you wanna have a little bit of space between both your legs, so you're not right one on top of the other. It's very hard to balance that way, and you're not gonna feel the movement where you need to feel it, all right? So step out, drop it down, okay? Keep that back knee off the mat, and drive it up. Okay, little pause at the top, drop it down, drive through the glute, stand tall at the top. For 2, let's go for 4. And pause at the top, good. Drive it up. Slow and controlled on the way down, drive it up. Good. Whoo, I feel my traps burning. Drive through. Good, guys, I got 2 more in me. If you got more, keep going. Awesome job. Okay, guys, you're gonna wanna grab a box that you feel comfortable jumping up on or stepping up on, all right? All right, guys, so when you're ready to go, we're gonna do 6 on each side. Have a weight on the side that your working leg, your leg that you're pushing with, that's at the top, okay? So we can really feel that back in the glutes, all right? We don't wanna be using our leg that's on the floor, or our kind of like stabilization leg, I guess, as like a, for momentum. So we don't wanna be pushing, ooh, I just about hurt myself, pushing off like that, okay? This leg really is doing most of the work, and this one is just here as a guide and to help us land at the bottom, okay? So for 6, let's go. One more. Good stuff. And switch sides. You can feel that burn all through the back and that insertion point under the bum and in the gluteus maximus back here. All right, 6 reps. Keep it nice and tight, controlled. Good job, guys. Remember to breathe through your movements. Last one. And bring it down. Nice. Okay, guys, right into some calf raises. I'm going to grab my heavier kettlebell for this. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be doing 2 at the same time and then just switching sides. Okay. If you need a wall, you can hang onto a wall. But try to work that stabilization, the coordination, and the balance of not totally relying on the wall, even if your fingers are kind of there. Good, and switch sides. Okay, this is no different than any other exercise. We want to keep it nice and controlled on the way down. Okay, contract and elongate that muscle nice and slow. Contract and down nice and slow. One more, up and down. Good, relax. Okay, guys, we're almost through it. We got one more set of the lunges, step ups, calf raises, and then it's our cool down. We are almost there. And my daughter has not woken up. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Lunges. Okay, for this set, I'm going to be doing the lunges in the rack position to show you guys. All right, last set we did dumbbells. Feel free to play with it. Do what feels good or do what feels not so good. Yeah, this workout is for you, so take what you need. I'm just resting here for a few minutes, letting my calves stop cramping. Yeah, the sun is coming out. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Whew, moment of gratitude. Love it. Okay, let's go. Hike it up, not hike it up, deadlift it up into the clean position. All right. Keep those elbows tucked. And drive it up. Okay, little pause at the top. Awesome, guys, this feels good. Okay, 2 more. And relax. The funny part about working different, using different weights in different areas is that different things will fatigue faster. So my legs still felt really good through that, but the back of my neck, my traps, and my like upper back muscles were fatiguing hard. So I just felt like I couldn't keep going, holding it there. So whereas the last set, I kind of felt it more fatigued, like in my legs by the time I was done. So interesting. All right, let's jump into our last set of step ups. Crushing the day already. Crushing it. If you felt like that last set was a little bit easy with the weight that you grabbed, ramp it up. All right, push yourself. This is leg day. All right, you either love it or you hate it, or a little bit of both. But yeah, don't be afraid to push yourself. Okay? Grab those 15s. Okay. Let's go. Good for 4. 5, one more rep. Down nice and slow. Okay, nice soft landing. Drive it up. Push with this leg. Push, push, push. Slow and controlled back down. Awesome. Awesome. Whew. Other side. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, guys. Whew. Feel it in my butt. Okay. Oh, what's left? Calf raises. Let's do this. Calf raises. All right. Okay, grab a heavier weight. Grab a wall if you need. And let's go. Catch your balance. I'm going to switch sides. That was 7. I'm going to go for 14. Good job, guys. And relax. So for you guys, we're at step 6 already. Component number 6 is a cool down. So for the cool down, I always like to get into a little bit of a yoga pose, just kind of recenter myself, ground myself on my mat, think about my intention for going into the day, and just having a moment of gratitude for my health and my well-being and my drive for showing up here today. And I just encourage you guys to do the same. I think it's really important to give ourselves a little pat on the back when we do hard things and when we show up for ourselves and when we practice self-love and self-care in a challenging way. Maybe this was something that you didn't really feel like doing today and you made it through to the end. So good job. So let's get down onto our mat. We're gonna do a pigeon stretch today and then a lying glute stretch. So, oh my God, yes. This feels so good already. I am not a yoga instructor, but I used to be a dancer and I love to stretch. It's a very important part of this workout series that you take the time. So you can either stay upright and just kind of rock through the hip, feel that stretch in the hip, all right, and through the glute, through the sciatic on the other side. You can relax and lay it down. Put your forehead on the floor if you can. Feel a little bit of a deeper stretch through there. Okay, this is your time to take what you need for your body. Good stuff. Good. Just stretch it out for a sec into child's pose. Oh, round out the back. Other foot. I swear I just heard her wake up. Oh my God. Hi, honey. Okay, guys, into pigeon on the other side. You woke up perfect timing. I'm almost done. How was your sleep? Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, reach it forward if you need to. If you need a little bit of a deeper stretch through the glute. Nice deep breaths. All right. Lift it back up, down onto your back on the mat. All right, guys, down on your mat. One foot comes up, resting on the thigh, and then we're just gonna grab through this triangle that you've made and pull the opposite leg in towards the belly or the chest, feeling this nice stretch through the back of the glute. All right, after all those reset swings and goblet squats, just relaxing this muscle through here, lengthening it once again. Okay, giving it time to breathe and stretch. Feels so good. Nice big inhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And let's switch sides. Okay, reach through. Good. Okay, guys, feel that stretch through the other leg. And then I'm going to leave you guys to do some independent stretching or get on with your day if you have to go. Thank you so much for being here. It was an awesome workout. If you found value in this video today, if you had a good workout and you enjoyed being here with me today, please subscribe to my channel below to come with me on this whole journey through Balance with Bells for the next 12 weeks. We are gonna have a good time. We are gonna get strong. We're gonna learn a lot. So I really appreciate you being here. If you have a buddy or a friend that you think that could benefit from this, share it to them. The more the merrier. Again, so grateful for you for being here with me today, and I hope you have the best day. Take care.